Hello there, chat. What's up? Oh my goodness gracious, is that meowing? Everybody, be cool. Don't tell her about how much I talk about her on stream. Hello there, everybody in chat and meowie. I'm cooling myself. It's too late? What's too late? I don't know what you're talking about. How was Alira's stream? It's still going. Imagine being cool. I, myself, am very cool and mysterious. And also, successful. Act normal. Shut up. Wait. What? What did I say that's wrong? Explain to me in detail what I said that was wrong. Dude, I was gonna start the stream like 2 hours ago, but I was like, I have some administrative work to do first. And I have been doing that for like the past two and a half hours of just like setting up videos and confirming things because everybody decided to send me videos today for some reason. They required a lot of work and like creating intros and other stuff. Wait, I'm on mobile. I can't mod right now? What happened? Oh yeah, let me turn that off. That was only supposed to be for one stream. I'll be listening. Okay, Meowie, if you say so. That's what she says when she leaves. Because she doesn't actually watch the streams. Okay, let's turn that off. Someone ban people for me if they redeem it? No. I just turned it off. Let's see, who was first today? At number 1, we have Awesome Space Marine. Number 2, Corner Sheep. Number 3, Dax Chewy. Number 4, Stardust Synchron. And number 5, PP. Stardust, you weren't first? Wow. Hazukashi. I'm listening. SMH, shaking your head. Shake my head. Oh my goodness, Meowie. You are hilarious. Videos for research purpose? Wait, what are you talking about? What videos? You guys have the money spider unlocked? You know who drew that one? Mogu. Mogu drew the money spider. We're gonna see Dark Vader. Dark Vader? You mean Darth Vader? Dude, let me tell you about the whole Dark Vader thing. The scriptwriter wrote it as Dark Vader. I read it as Dark Vader, and my editor also didn't notice it was, wrong, and they just put it in text as Dark Vader. And all three of us know who Darth Vader is. It just never... It went through 3 people. The mistake just went through 3 people unnoticed. Completely unnoticed. Until it was on YouTube, and then everyone was like, don't you mean Darth Vader? And I was like, yes, that is what I mean. And then the editor also sent me a message, was like, oh, I can't believe I didn't catch that. You fire them? We all messed it up. You don't fire someone for that, Meowie. That's crazy. I would have noticed, instantly noticed. I didn't. It just slipped my mind. I don't really like Star Wars anyway. You're all fired? Wow. Good thing Meowie's not in charge. If Meowie is in charge, then everything would be crazy. Actually, if Meowie was in charge, what she would do is not stream for a week and just draw. Thanks for the resub. All right, thanks for the resub, Nair and Prague Cross 98 for 5 months, and then Nair for 7 months. Wow. Yeah, the video about Cosmo without 3 of them. This is slander. Hey guys, it's me, Meowie. I have all this free time, so I'm going to never stream on my channel and draw all the time because I am having fun, and this is how I have fun.
Thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you idiot.
Hell yeah, I love that redeem. He's hating on artists? No, I'm not. Right, I got the new structure deck. I'm riding into it longer right now. Wait, I'm not hating on you. I just said that was a wonderful thing. You're taking the complete opposite conclusion of what I just said. Do you think I'm being facetious? Do you think I'm being smart? Ratio incoming? That reminds me. I remember when Vince made a tweet. He's like, the image with the highest amount of likes will be my profile image for a week. So I just picked a random sous ship and I posted it, and it had like 250 likes. And the second highest one was like 10. I thought that was funny. Well, if it isn't my favorite genius buffoon. Power abuse? I feel as if I should clarify something. I remember there was like a stream I had a few days ago, and I was looking for someone to raid, and someone in chat's like, you should raid Vince, and I said, no, I will never raid Vince unless he's the only person online. I forgot to add on to that. The reason for that is because he won't give me VIP. Not because I hate him or anything. If he ever gives me VIP, then maybe it'll be a consideration. But until then, I don't know. I don't know. Logs, just save? Just save what?
Thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you idiot.
Psych, you just wasted your points on nothing, you absolute buffoon. So many decks, not the VIP talk again? He won't give me VIP for no reason. I have no idea why. It makes no sense. I have to assume it is pure arrogance. That is the only reason I can think of. Cope. You have to save channel points. Arrogance. That is the only reason I can think of. Rarity. Logs. You dirty little baka. You idiot. He said you stank. I believe it. Maybe he'll give VIP if you publicly admit you're a VTuber. I'm not a VTuber though. He's baby, y'all. No, I'm not. Keck meowie, keck. Be sure to add maximum 6? No. We're trying to make the best deck here. So, chat, what is the best deck we can make? That is... what is the best gamble deck? Time Wizard? Maximum Sick? Runic Sprite? He's baby. I'm not baby. Dice Jar FTK. Flower Cardian. Fire Darts OTK. Thanks for the Prime sub, Archiver J. Oh my goodness gracious. That is the only Prime sub you have of the month. And you've wasted it, you absolute buffoon. I mean, thank you for it. Arcana Force is a Worldo? No. I'm thinking... so there's this one card... what's it called? What's it called? I can't remember. It's a dice. Dice. If I type in dice, I can find it. Oh, here it is. Number 67. Pair a Dice Smasher. 2+ level 5 monsters. Once per turn, during your main phase 1, you can detach 2 materials from this card. Each player rolls a 6-sided die twice. The player with the higher total cannot activate monster effects or declare an attack until the end of the next turn. Once per turn, if either player rolls a 6-sided die, while this card is materials, you can treat one of those results as 7. So basically, you and your opponent do a dice off, And if your opponent wins and has a higher amount, then they can't activate monster effects or attack, which is like VFD. What is the best deck for getting out level 5 monsters for this? The problem is a level 5... I don't need gamble effects. I just need to know which decks can bring out level 5 monsters. Sharks? Can sharks do that? Let me see here. Most of them can't summon monsters except water monsters. Yeah, that doesn't work. Wind-ups? No. Wind-ups suck. Cybras? Cyber Dragons? Galaxy Soldier? Was also using Red Hasty Horse for the third body to guarantee it with Sue ships. Sue ships. Sue ships can go into rank 5s, that's true. Was around this card in Sue ships. Teller Knights? Teller Knights don't go into level 5s. Cyber Dragon and Galaxy Soldier run for level 5s? No, I'm not playing Cyber Dragons. Cyber Dragons barely go into level 5s. That's like an option they do, but it's not like the main point of the deck. They don't go into level 5s super goodly. No one goes into level 5s? I guess. Does no one ever go into level 5s? He's thinking Constellars? Oh yeah, Constellars can go into level 5s. Show us your true gambling addiction. Have you seen the new Trap Trick support? It's kind of broken, but only for Trap Tricks. Have I seen the Trap Trick support? Of course I did. I saw it when it first was announced. Dino Mist, Thunder Dragons kind of go into level 5s. Let me just take a look at level 5 monsters real quick. Because no one in chat knows what level 5s. Artifact Scythe is level 5. Noah Punk Deer Note is level 5. But you can only get out one. Let's see. Ooh, Midnight Blue Sky is level 5. Korobane is level 5. There's a card like Star Draw and Chronally Maku or whatever. There's a Shark level 4 who can Xyz for 3, 4, or 5. But the good Shark cards lock you into water monsters. You could just run a bunch of Eldritch Traps and go into level 5s. Not fast enough. I want to do it on my first turn, though. That is an option. Infinite Tracks? No. Chronomalies? Can Chronomalies really go into level 5s easily? I'm trying to think. Not really. I think with the new support that's not a Master Duel, they might be able to. Probably some Ready Fusions. Hey now, Mr. Volcano's level 5. Maku Mech is literally a rank 5. Who's Maku Mech? This card? They can't go into it easily, though. I know how to play Chronomalies. Hi there, I'm New. Love your content. Why, thank you, New. I love Mr. Volcano. Aitsu's level 5. Think he's need Bishbulkin. Maku Meku is a generate FTK. It is, but it's not easy to summon. You can special summon at level 3. You cannot special summon monsters except water monsters for the rest of this turn. Why did they all have that clause? Guys, why is it that bad things only ever happen to me? Thanks for the gifted sub, Psychic Escape 14. I think the DuelLogs should run Mr. Volcano. No! You guys are dumb. I'm looking for level 5s. There are not a lot of good level 5s that can special summon themselves from the hand easily. Most of them require you to have a clear field in order to use them. Man, level 5 is tough to go into. Holy moly. Holy cannoli. Gasp, I'm cute. The Warriors level 5 monsters and Bonfire level 5 spell. I know that's an option, but it's not a very good option. Didn't they release some new, like, face cards? Let me see here. Chronomaly? No, Chronomaly isn't good for level 5s. I have a question. What about Red Hair Seahorse? It's level 5 and special summon itself. I mean, I'm looking for an archetype right now. There's plenty of cards that can special summon themselves from the hand. They're level 5. There's also the tricky and like instant fusion and ready fusion that can bring out level 5s. I'm looking for like an archetype that can natively go into level 5s easily. The face cards. You can send one Queen's Knight, King's Knight, or Jack's Knight from your deck to the graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, this card's name becomes that sent monster's name until the end phase. During the end phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can target one other light warrior monster in your graveyard, shuffle into your deck, and if you do, add this card to your hand. Good luck with that. Why, thank you. Cyber Dragon's probably the best. No, it's not. Don't you guys know how to play Cyber Dragons? They go into fusions. Warrock Orpheus. A light warrior? What are you talking about? Time for Lightsworns? Lightsworns suck. Quick Draw Synchron plus the Tricky? Oh my goodness gracious. Did you buy the new Gaia deck? I did. If you can control a monster, you normal summon this card without tributing. When this card is normal summoned, you can add a bunch of these garbage cards to your hand. Send this card to the graveyard. What does this one do? You can special summon this card from your hand by tributing one light or earth warrior monster, and if you do, this card gains attack equal to the tributed monster's original attack. You can only special summon Kaiza the Hidden Star once per turn this way. You can banish one warrior monster from your graveyard, send one light or earth warrior monster from your deck to the graveyard. You only use effect once per turn. When did this card come out? Kaiza the Hidden Star. Oh my goodness gracious, guys. I think this is it. I think I've solved the equation on how to make this deck work. You guys just don't understand the genius of what I've discovered here. If this card is special summoned, you can pay 500 life points, fusion summon one warrior monster. If this card's in your graveyard, you control a level 5 or higher warrior monster whose current attack is different from its original attack. You can special summon this card. You can only use this effect once per turn. Only during your opponent's turn, though? That kind of sucks. Logs is a stable genius. I am a genius. Quantum Red Layer? I know about Quantum Red Layer. I'm just looking for, like, more warriors that can special summon themselves. Ventra the Empowered Warrior? Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. My brain is so big right now. My brain, it's expanding. You can special summon this card from your hand. We'll play one of these. Reveal into Punk Monster. Special summon this card from your hand. My brain is like so big right now. You guys don't even understand. Tricky. The Tricky. Quick Draw Synchron. The face. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Related cards. Joker Straight. Cannot be normal summons to set. Must be special summon with World Straight. If you have a Queen's Knight, King's Knight, and or Jack's Knight in your graveyard, you can send 5 monsters with different levels of 1, 2, 3, 4 from your hand. No, I have to build my deck around that. That ain't happening. If you control no monsters or only control Queen's Knight or Jack's Knight, you can special summon 1 Queen's Knight from your hand or graveyard. Banish 1 each of these cards from your hand or graveyard. Draw the same number of cards that you banish. You can only use effect once per turn. Don't forget Overlay Booster. What the hell is Overlay Booster? Thanks for the sub, Lax Louis. Hayata the Earth Star is also level 5. Hayate, the fuck is here? Hayate the Earth Butler. If your opponent controls a monster, or if you control a light monster, you can normal summon this card without tributing. If this card is normal special summon, you can special summon level 5 light warrior monster from your hand. You can select once per turn. Once per turn, when your warrior monster is targeted for attack, you make this card lose attack and negate the attack. That seems valuable. I'll play exactly one of them. I know, I was gonna play the instant fusions. Leave me alone. Instant fusion. Ready. Fusion. Pendulum dimension. Okay, and then, in order to top this off, in order to make this deck work, what we really need, since we're discarding so much, is the Ishizu cards. What about overlay booster? Oh, no. Light warrior. Ishizu when he has no business? Shut up. You guys just don't understand me. I'm a genius. The combat butler. Where is the card? It is a warrior. Ooh, what the fuck is this? 1 light warrior plus 1 beast monster. I don't know what this is, but I'll add it to my deck. It is a light level 5 warrior monster that has a graveyard effect. I want to add it to my deck. Are there level 5 Tenyis? I don't think so. Overlay booster? Thanks for the stream today. You're welcome. Does anyone in chat like it when their favorite streamer and or person and or best friend streams? Ones in chat if you like it when your favorite person streams every day. Maybe we can use wind-ups? No! My favorite doesn't stream, though? Wouldn't it be awesome if your favorite streamer would stream more often rather than, I don't know, do anything else? I know there's one streamer who streams occasionally, but then she doesn't stream every day, even though I politely ask her if she would stream every day. Did I hear Meowie? No, I didn't say Meowie. I'm not even talking about Meowie. Thanks for the resub, Wolf the Reddick. Wolfric the Red. Shut up. That's not what I was saying. Mr. Volcano's a finisher? Shut up. I'm not going to play Mr. Volcano. It's a garbage card. Yes, but you are now? But you are none of those? Heck yeah. I love it. Thanks for the sub, Eddie. 012111. I think this is it. During your opponent's turn, discard in your graveyard to control a level 5 or higher warrior monster. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for the gifted subs, Dax Chewy. Dax Chew. Wait, Dax Chew? Chewy? I don't know how to say that. Oh my god, is that a... I'm not going to say it. That's what Mari says. Fusion light... No. Fusion light warrior. Mr. Volcano's so good you should run 1 copy? No. The combat butler... Are there any other good light warrior monsters? 3 6 samurais. There's Makaba that's level 5, right? No. Enraged Battlegox gimmick deck win. Never. This is a garbage card, says a VTuber who loves playing garbage cards. I do. I love garbage cards. Wait, we're playing Centaur Mina? Who's Centaur Mina? Thanks for the gifted sub, Psychic Escape 14. Okay. Fusions. Level 5. I need some targets for this. Ooh, El Shaddai window. Ooh. If you fusion summon a level 7 dragon fusion monster, you can also banish monsters from your graveyard as materials. If this card is fusion summoned, you can target one spell trap card in your graveyard that mentions Guy the Dragon Champion, add it to your hand. You can only use effect of Curse of Dragon once per turn. Ooh, that seems good. If you like garbage cards, and obviously you don't love Mr. Volcano, that's true. Thanks for the bits, Ouroboros. Panzer Dragon's level 5? Why would I play Panzer Dragon? When I could play Invoked Ragin. Oh, he's a warrior. Cool. I'll play Invoked Ragin. Metal Foes, Adamantite. No, wait. I can play a silly card instead. Which one of these is warrior? I can play Flame Swordsman. Time Wizard of Tomorrow. Ooh, Chimera Tech Rampage. Ooh, the Sea Monster of Theseus. Oh my god, if I play Sea Monster of Theseus, non-effect fusion monster, then I can also go into Baron de Fleur with all my level 5s. Wait, what does this one do? Place one face-up pendulum card in your pendulum zone. You can use effect once per turn. If this card in monster zone is destroyed, you can place this card into your pendulum zone. Baron, my queen. Here we go. Baron. Super poly time. I can also go into level 9s. So I'll play one copy of Xian. The best card of 2017? Yeah, exactly. Is Baron a female? Yes. Add Yami Maki? No. Oops, I didn't mean to add a Maxi to this deck. Are there any level 10 Synchron monsters? One tuner plus one or more non-tuner Synchro monsters? Not really. Baron is clearly a warrior. No, it's not. Dawn Dragster. I pulled Baron in real life recently. It was a fun time. King of Yami Maki is the best level 5. Shut up. No, it's not. The Time Lord level 10 Synchro. All Dragon, Warrior, and Spellcaster type monsters gain 300 attack and defense. Once per turn, you can discard one card. Special summon one empowered warrior monster from your deck. Once per turn, you can banish a total of 4 Warrior and or Spellcaster type monsters from your graveyard. Add an Aether monster from your deck to your hand. What the fuck is an Aether monster? Aether, Dragon Dogs, Dragodians, Aether. Level 3, level 4, level 4, level 5, level 6, level 4, level 6. Aether, once per turn. You can target one card in one of the fields. You can only effect once per turn. Once per turn, you can banish one empowered warrior monster from your graveyard, and then target one card in the field and destroy it. When this card is normal or special summoned, you can target one monster in the field and banish it. That's not half bad. That's like a Caius. Level 5 Gamble. This level 5 deck is a Jink Coin Flip XYZs. No, it's a pair a Dice Smasher deck. Ally of Justice Hivemine. Logs, will you play my Suzukin in this deck? No. I want to add Slifer to this deck, but I don't think I can. Do you guys think I can add Slifer to this deck? I love Feast of the Wild. Does level 5 work on this? Feast. Special summon up to 2 level 5 warrior type monsters from your hand and or graveyard with their effects negated. Also for us to turn they can attack. For some reason, I thought this wouldn't work. I thought it was like only fire warrior monsters. Well, that's kind of cracked. Joker's Wild. Let's get rid of this. No Sylph and Mr. Volcano fits an indie deck. Shut up, Ouroboros. I mean, thank you for the bits. It's so appreciated. Ouroboros time. Whoa, dang, Feast is normal. It's time to eat. I can probably also get rid of the Empowered Warrior stuff. So I think I'm going to do that. You can target one Dragon Warrior normal in your graveyard and add it to your hand. Yeah, let's get rid of the Empowered Warrior stuff. It's not really necessary. Thanks for the sub, John S. John Reese. You've collected level 3. You can't use Quick Draw for Synchron generic, right? No, it has to be Synchrons only. I'm basically using them as level 5. Cannot be used as Synchro material except for the Synchro summon of a Synchron tuner. As a Synchron tuner, how do you spell Synchron? It's right here. God damn it, I can't spell right now. Level 10, level 8, level 7, level 5, level 5, level 8, level 2, level 8, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 4. If they at least have a level 9, I could play it, but they don't. Quick Drop was level 5 is for Tzolk'in. Wait, I can go into Tzolk'in? No way. Tzol. Oh, it's only level 5 or higher? I thought it was level 6 or higher. I didn't know it was only level 5s. You got me due from your top 10s. Just hope you're having a wonderful. Why, thank you, the tree 0206. Dude, I was watching a collab with that Hino was doing yesterday. And they were like, hey, do you know of the TheDuelLogs? And he's like, no, but I do know of his other channel, Rumor Red, because I've watched all of his videos. I thought that was funny. I was like, oh, someone who's actually seen the World of Warcraft channels. Hello, Mr. Logs. Do you still play the free-to-play Labyrinth deck? Can you share the deck list? Do I still play it? No, not really. I play a brand new, different deck pretty much every day. May time, here we go. And wasn't the deck list in the video that I made of it? That was funny. Eldritch Trap Monsters are level 5. I know the Eldritch Trap Monsters are level 5. I'm not playing them because I want to do the level 5 stuff on my turn. Although with the Ishizu stuff, I guess I could play them, right? But like, I think this deck is already good enough. Although Eldritch does, you know, combo with the Ishizu stuff better. But I'm trying to go to the level 5s on my turn, not my opponent's turn. Cyber Dragon? Cyber Dragon sucks. You guys don't know nothing about nothing. Curse of Dragon is level 5. It sure is. Serves you right, Warlocks are level 5 as well. The what? Let's play Foolish Burial. Galaxy Soldier summons itself. How do you make Barone and Shen Shen? Sea Monster Theseus confused into them. That's basically, I don't really need to play Shen Shen. That's just taking up room. Odd Eyes Persona Dragon, best level 5. Symphonic Warriors are level 5. Symphonic? What the fuck is a Symphonic Warrior? Symphonic. You're right, they can bring out Mike. When this card's normal summon, target one Symphonic monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You can discard one card, special summon one Symphonic Warrior monster from your deck. You can summon out Mike, and Mike gives you an extra normal summon. After you normal special summon this card, you can normal summon one monster in addition to your normal summoner set. Is Symphonic good? It's alright. It fits this deck pretty perfectly, though, because it's all about discarding stuff. I dare you to make a super heavy samurai deck, but that sounds boring. But kind of dies to interruption? Wait, what negates? If this card, the monster zone, is destroyed by battle, I don't want to read that. That's too much to read. Basically, the engine is just guitar, and then one mic. And that's it. They should make a super heavy samurai spells and traps. They should make super heavy samurai spells and traps that banish themselves as soon as they hit the graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand. Target one other card. Hello, Mr. Logs. Hello there, Scribble Baggins. Vice Dragon's level 5. Vice Dragon sucks, though. I want to play the Slifer stuff. Hi, Logs. Oh my goodness gracious, it's Stimpack. Not an in R-type negate that ED, Appaloosa, Evilsaur, Don Dragster. Stimpack has a VY, VT. Yeah, Stimpack's going to be a VTuber. Stimpack, help us convince Logs to play Mr. Vulcan. Shut the hell up, Latios. I'll ban you. I will literally ban you. You can special summon this card by attributing a light or earth warrior monster, and if you do this card gains that, you attribute monster attack. You can special summon this card once per turn. You can banish one warrior monster from your graveyard, and one light or earth warrior monster from your deck to the graveyard. You can select once per turn. Wait. Special summon this card from your hand by attributing a light. And if you do this card gains that, you attribute monster. You can special summon. Wait, that's not very good. Why did I think this card was good? I'll play one copy. Just try it out. Batch generate cards that I do not own. Wow, I have a lot of UR material. Working on things? Yeah, she's just working on things. Use Legendary Fisherman? Shut up. Okay, well. What else should I play? What other cards can I play in this extra deck to make this card and deck better? I mostly watch Mr. Logs Yu-Gi and Pokemon channels, learn how to play the game better. We're going to have a new Pokemon video tomorrow, finally. Did you know the DuelLogs and the DuelLogs are the same person? I know, right? The DuelLogs of the DuelLogs is me. Trying to learn Yu-Gi-Oh! By watching the logs? I hate to say it, but that's like one of the worst ways to learn. You have to just kind of play it yourself. Isn't Pleiades Summital? Yeah, but I don't want to play Pleiades. I want to play Dice Smasher. I have a question. I don't know if you said this earlier, but what is the best WoW class and why is it Feral Druid? Gross. Nobody likes Feral Druids. Not even Feral Druids like Feral Druids. Oh, fuck. My nose is itchy. Okay. I think this deck is probably perfect. I can't think of anything else that would make it even better. Disc Priest? Oh, hell yeah. I love Disc Priest. That's how me and Stim met. Because she was playing Disc Priest. And she was new to it, and I wasn't new to it. So I explained to her the ins and outs of Cataclysm Disc Priest. I was like, okay, so what you do is you bubble people, and then you just attack with Smite. And, like, that's it. Howdy. Hello there. Perhaps the Tavern Logs might have some new videos as well? The Tavern Logs? I don't know, maybe. One of these days. Whew. Mr. Logs, why don't we use the rank 4 toolbox and use rum spells to make it rank 5? The fuck is rum? Level 5 monsters. That's special summon. Special. No, wait. GY. Level 5 monsters that with GY effects. I can think of 2 monsters that fit this description. One of them is Interplanetary Purple Thorny Beast, and the other one is not Interplanetary Purple Thorny Beast. Rank up magic? No. Oh, rank up magic. That's what you guys are saying. Ooh, Shadow Beast. But face up, restrict Eyes Fusion Monster or relinquish you control is destroyed by battle or card effects. Special summon this card from your hand. If it was there or not. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, it won't be. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist. Grave. Wow, I have to type in grave like some kind of Neanderthal. Dragon Ice, that's special summons from the graveyard. And Interplanetary Purple Thorny Beast, also special summons from the graveyard if a card I control is destroyed. Oh my god, I have so many level 5 graveyard effects, guys. Dark Magician is cute though. Dark Magician? You want to play Dark Magician? Wow, that's such a newbie deck. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, I need 2 more spots. What should I put in my extra deck? Wait, why am I asking you guys? Level 7 or higher. I should put the Zeus package, Thunder Charger plus Zeus. Oh, that's not bad. Because it's kind of useless, like, after the fact. Thunder Charger. Maybe the Earth Charmer and Access Code. I was thinking Earth Charmer and Access Code too, but like, I don't think my opponent is playing Earth stuff, you know? However, I do have some room. I can get rid of this card. It's in there just for fun. I can get rid of this one too. No, wait. I can put one of these in. I can remove Raijin. And I can get rid of this card too. Max C is Earth? Oh my god, you're right. Max C is Earth. We'll play this one. And then Access Code Talker. And also, I do play a lot of light monsters, so I'll play Lina. This deck is called Gamble 1. Paradise Smasher. Dice Smasher. Crazy Box? I'm not playing Crazy Box. This is Dice Smasher, try number 1. Protector. Oh, this one. This one. This one. This one. Okay. Ishizu. And this one. What about Dice Jar? It's not a Dice Jar deck. This is a paired Smasher deck. It's like VFD at home. Looks ready for the Duelist Cup. Let's try it in gold first before we think about Duelist Cup. This is like version number 1. Will you someday play Levy Dragon Daedalus? No. First to go. Lumorio's rarity. Don't forget to log on to the DC event for the free sleeves? No. Yeah, it's gambling time. Literally anyone who plays is choosing tournaments and locals. Ooh. Ooh, discard 1 card. Here, let's do this first. Modura. Discard Keldeo. Then we can activate Gravekeeper's Trap. Then I can activate Gravekeeper's Trap to discard this card. Search out Kelbeck. Then we can activate Joker Straight in order to send Kelbeck to the grave. Special summon this card. Add this one to your hand. Beast doesn't trigger for cost, by the way. I know it doesn't. I just thought Gravekeeper's Trap would discard for effect, not cost. I didn't read the card to make sure, though. It's not a big deal. Okay. Ooh, we're gonna get so many cards. Mill 5. And then we get this one on the field. Okay, are they gonna Nibiru my board? Oh my god, they have the revived Sky God. I helped them out. They're playing an RP deck, though. Is that 5 cards? I think that's only 4. I haven't gone into a 5th one yet. So many cards? I know, this deck is popping off right now. Did I mill a level 5 into the grave? I milled 2 level 5s into the grave. Wait, how come I can't do anything? Crap, I need to find a way to get these cards off the field. I need level 4s too. The Dark Magicians. Okay, let's special summon this card. Wait 1 second. One second. Okay. How come I can't summon? What happened? 2 plus 5? What caused the lock? Was it this card? It was this card, wasn't it? I think you're locked into light warrior monsters. Activate Joker straight. The dual locks. Gravekeeper's Trap. Declare one name. Ash Blossom. What do you mean look at him choke? Shut up. Magician Souls. Dark Magicians. We'll use Gravekeeper's Trap to discard this card to the graveyard. How's the gym progress going? I don't know. I haven't worked out in like a day. I'm basically a weak noodle baby now. The order of the decks was selected. They whiffed? Oh my goodness gracious. Magician Souls is activated. Wait, which effect did they choose? Special summon a Dark Magician? Okay. Ludora. This one. And this is a graveyard effect too. And then let's also send this one back. Keldo. I'm ready to see the Gym Logs channel. Heck no. Man is playing an Attempt deck. Banish this card from the graveyard. Plays one Monster Reborn from your deck. Wait, did I target that card? Was that one of the ones I targeted? DMG lets Soul Servant draw 2. They're completely ham-boned right now. Okay. Your opponent has summoned a card. Would you like to activate? Oh, fuck, I can't use this. I should have added Keldo. Illusion. Magician's Rod. Pomu. DMG lets Soul Servant draw 2. Their bone appears hammed. Shut up. Hey Logs, you play some of the DC? I don't know what that means. Oh, the Duelist Cup? No. Like this morning, I had whatchamacallit? I had my therapy appointment at like 3. So I just like recorded audio until it. And then when I got back, I was super tired. So I was like, I am going to eat, and then I'm just going to stream early today. And then after I got done eating, I had like some work to do. Because people turned in some videos. So I had to check those. And then they turned in more videos. And then more people turned in more videos. And then I had to make thumbnails. And then I had to like make intro videos. And then like 2 hours later, I'm like, oh my god. I'm actually streaming later than my normal time now. 3 in the morning? No. Do not ask the TheDuelLogs Pomu. What? He went into the Dark Magicians. Did you have a nap? No, I just like lay down for a bit. And I did not sleep. I just like watched YouTube videos. Activate Joker's Knight in the graveyard? Heck yeah, I want to activate Joker's Knight in the graveyard. Add this card back to my hand. May time? Here you go. I can't believe I got locked. Why did nobody tell me about the lock? Activate Joker's Knight. Send one of these cards to the graveyard. To special from hand. Oh my god, Joker's Knight is so good. Gravekeeper's Trap, discard this card. Then we can add Kelbeck to the hand. Okay. Oh, that activates the Dark Magicians. Oh, they drew a card and did nothing with it. I can finally do it. I can go into Dice Smasher. 2100. Activate Dice Smashers. Detach 2 cards. 4. Okay. That's my opponent, right? Crap. I don't know who won. Effect resolution. Am I locked? Minnie told me to come here for Family Guy stream. Shut up. You won? Did I? I don't think that's good. I'm not supposed to win. I think I got ham-boned right there. Do they have a light monster in the graveyard? They do not. Battle phase. What even happened? Nope. Yep. I got ham-boned. Yeah, you won, so... Yeah, I'm pretty sure like that was bad. I wasn't supposed to win that. Joker's straight. We can put this one back into the deck. Add this card back to the hand. Yeah, I Mystic Mind myself.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Dark Magician. The Dark Magician is going to activate its effect. You can't just activate your effect. That's cheating. I was Foolish Burial. You're the blue dice? Yeah, it like just throws the dice without telling me whose dice it is. Activate Gravekeeper's Trap. We're going to send Kelbeck to the grave. Okay. Kelbeck, select a card to add from your deck to your hand. Add Yugioh. I don't think my effects should work now, right? Cannot. Once per turn, if a player rolls a dice, while this card has materials, you can treat one of those rolls as 7. So you need to bring out with 3 materials to basically guarantee the result. Yeah, I'm still locked. Logs is thrown for content? Shut up. I'm still figuring out this deck. I didn't know I was going to get locked. Also, I need a rank 4. Okay, let's get rid of 1 of each of those. We'll get rid of 2 of those. And then what I'm going to do next is play 1 more copy of Mudora. And then in the extra deck, I need a rank 4. Chat, what is the best rank 4 card in the game? Time Thief Redoer? Throw dice in games. That's like twice the throwing. Baguska, DeGroos, Celtic Guardian. Alright, you guys have terrible suggestions. Abyss Dweller. You guys literally don't know what the best card is. I'm going to show you guys what the best card is. Tornado Dragon. Astraltopia? No. We'll remove 1 pair dice. We'll also remove 1 Laya. There, this should work. Gaga Gigo the Risen. Are we playing Arcana Knight Joker Turbo? No, we're playing Pair Dicer. What about Mass Stroke? What about Mass Stroke? Looks good. Why do you have so many duplicates of cards in Yu-Gi-Oh? Why do you have so many duplicates of cards? Wait, what do you mean duplicates? You need duplicates. That's just for consistency. Non-believers in chat legit forgot Tornado Dragon existed. Yeah, you guys don't know anything about anything. I'm literally a genius. Okay. Shadow Dragon? Ooh. Normal summon. I can activate Feast of the Wild Beast in order to special summon this card from my hand. Then I can do nothing else because I've kind of bricked. Is this the TheDuelLogs' Twitch channel? It is. I can summon this card, but then I can't do anything with it. We'll normal summon this. And then just attack, I guess. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you want extra cards. You want duplicates of everything so that you can increase the consistency of drawing into those cards. That's all it is. Skull Invitation. Too many level 4s? No, I just didn't draw into enough of the cards I needed in order to draw into for the cards that I needed. It would be cool if there was a Highlander format. Skull Invitation. Uh-oh. Okay, let's attack. Alright, who's up next? Wait, that actually went through? Sandgan. Main phase, activate the effect of a card. Gravekeeper's Trap, use the effect now. Yeah, we'll get this one in the graveyard. Trap is activated. No. Select a card, add from your deck to your hand. Kelbeck. It's a weird looking gamble deck. I wasn't able to pull off my gamble combo. I drew into 2 bricks that I want in the graveyard with my Ishizu cards. Okay. Ooh, I can proc all my Ishizus. We'll send Yugioh to the graveyard. Each time a card is sent to the graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent. And which search damage. Okay, we'll add Mudora. We'll activate Yugioh in the graveyard to mill both players' decks. Oh my goodness gracious, look at that graveyard. He definitely has a freaking mirror force face down. Activate Mudora. Discard Kelbeck. Holy smokes. Maximum C? Ouchies. The value. Are we both taking damage here? Activate Kelbeck for 5 more mil from both players' decks. Okay, activate the effect of a card. No. Skull Invitation, 1500. Oh no. If one more card goes to the graveyard, I'm ham-boned. They can also, for Russ's turn, they cannot attack. Oh wait, this is gonna go to the graveyard after I use it. I forgot spell cards go to the graveyard after you use them. Oh my god, you didn't have to use... I can't believe I actually lost a Skull Invitation. That never happens. Goofy card. It is a goofy card. Okay. So, don't spam it. Earth Fairy. Are there any good Earth Fairies I can add alongside this? There's Gnome Material. That's a hand trap. There's Gemnite Quartz. That's not very good. Ooh, the Cataclysmic. If a face-up Earth monster you control destroyed by battle or opponent's card effect, special summon this card from your hand. Then you can send 1 monster from your deck to the graveyard. Oh.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
That was aggressive? Yeah, it was. Orange Light? I know Orange Light is the obvious choice. But what if I played Cataclysmic Crusted Calcified? If you control an Earth Fairy monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, and look at the top 5 cards of each player's deck. When a monster has normal summon treatment, this card declares an attack. You banish this card from your graveyard, destroy that monster. And if you do, inflict 2,000 damage to your opponent. Ooh, 2,000 damage, huh? Let's see. Zolga, Kelbeck. I guess these are technically Earth Fairies. Keldo. If this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, target 2 cards in your opponent's graveyard and shuffle them into the deck. Is this where they got the shuffling from? No material could be interesting. No material is interesting, but it's not interesting enough. While you control this card, destroy it. Mudora gains 200 attack for each fairy monster in your graveyard. Oh my goodness gracious. How we good enough for VIP tonight? VIP isn't a redeem anymore. It is not. I removed it. Add an Earth Fairy monster from your deck to your hand. If a face-up fairy monster you control is sent to the graveyard while this card is in your graveyard, you can place this card on top of your deck and you only select once per turn. World Soul Carbon. I'm going to bed. Good night. See you later, Stim. Good night, Stim Pack. No one else, though. I wish everybody else has a bad night. Except for Stim. Oh, one of the Time Lords is an Earth Fairy. Shuffle 1 card your opponent controls into the deck, and if you do, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. Halion the Time Lord. Wait, how many Time Lords are there that are Earth Fairies? Just 2 of them? Where the hell's the Herald at? Herald. Herald of the Orange Light. All of the Time Lords are fairies. All of the Time Lords are fairies? I know that, but which ones are Earth Fairies, though, you know? Because these ones need to send Earth Fairy monsters specifically to use their effects. But I guess Herald of Orange Light also triggers them, but I don't want to do that. I wanted Earth Fairy to trigger them. Earth monsters. If I have Cataclysmic the Crusted, then I can send 1 monster from my deck to the graveyard if it's destroyed, which allows me to send one of my millers or shufflers. Earth only has 2. All of the Time Lords. Thanks for just me a bad night, Mr. Logs. You're welcome. Diviner of the Herald? No, I don't want to play Diviner of the Herald. Diviner of the Cringe, more like. Herald of Green Light, Herald of Orange Light. Here, we'll play one of each. Herald of Green and Herald of Orange, and then I'll remove them because I don't want to play them. I want to play triple Cataclysmic. Okay, let's see if this works. You can filter the search by type and attribute. I know, I did, but I couldn't find it. And I was like, oh, I guess it's not an Earth Fairy. Lose and you'll lose a rank? I'm not going to lose to Dark Magician again. Ooh, look at this hand. It's time to completely pop off. Am I going first? Activate Mudora. Send Yugioh. Full combo. Literally full combo. Max C. You absolute buffoon. You have no idea what you're about to get into. Select a card, add into your spell and trap card zone. Activate Ancient Yugioh. Logs, will you make an Injection Fairy Meowie deck? Wait, what? What's that? What's an Injection Fairy Meowie deck? Ooh, I milled a Kelbeck. What do they have in the grave? Ram. Ram. Symphonic Warrior. Looks like I have a lot of cards milled to the graveyard. If I use Gravekeeper's Trap, then I can get 1 more card into my hand so they can discard with the tricky. Ash Blossom, seriously? Why are you being so freaking sweaty right now? Okay, I can't do anything. I can only go into 1 tricky, and I needed another card in order to go into another one. End phase, no swearing, Mr. Log. Shut up, I'll do what I want. Gravekeeper's Trap. What deck are they playing again? Zodiac. Zodiac. We'll just select Whiptail, I guess. Okay. You think I'm gonna hit the Zodiac Whiptail? Solemn Judgment? Oof. That's rough. You think I'm ham-boned? Shut up. Okay, they summoned a card. Now I can use Gravekeeper's Trap in order to discard the Tricky. And then add Kelbeck to my hand. How many Kelbecks do I have in the grave? Just the one? Okay, good. Kelbeck. Wait, I can add any Earth Fairy monster for my deck? Oh my goodness gracious, that allows me to add the Cataclysmic dude as well. It's Injection for Lily, because Meowie has pink hair too. There's lots of pink hair things though. I'm gonna have a bad night because that's how psychological spiders work. Hell yeah. Your opponent has special summon a monster. If a card is sent from the hand or deck to the graveyard to your opponent's graveyard, you can target one special summon monster your opponent controls and special summon this card from your hand. Wait, they're actually gonna special summon a card from the graveyard? Ram. We'll activate Mudora to stop that. We'll get rid of this card. And also, I'm going to reset some of my cards to the deck. I'm going to reset my Garnet. And also my Kelbeck. That's the F-Zero Zodiac Coma. Oh, F-Zero Zodiac combo? Is it? I thought you can't use the card for an XC summon, though. So I don't know how that's going to work. I wonder if this is the first time he's seen the Shufflers. Is he going to go into Zeus? Right when then you pop Trident and Ram revive someone you can XCs with? Wait, what? Then you pop with Trident and Ram revive someone you can XCs with. Wait, Ram? When your opponent activates a trap card or effect, it targets this card. Detachment materials. Tiger Border. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, target one Zodiac monster in your graveyard except Zodiac Ram, special summon it. Oh! I forgot Ishizu Shufflers get rid of DPE. Oh yeah, they do! I have an out to DPE. I didn't even think of that. Wait, why did they summon it into the extra monster zone? I didn't know they could just pop Ram to go into it. That's genius. Okay, they're gonna attach Ram to it. When your opponent activates a trap card or effect that targets this card, you can detach one from this card and negate the activation. But that's not gonna stop you from getting hit by spells. I mean, my Kelbeck. Pop it with Trident, they use Ram's effects on them. Yeah, I get the combo line. I was just thinking, wow, that's genius. Wow, Hammer Kong, the worst of all of them. This card gains attack. When this card has Xyz material, your opponent cannot target face-up Zodiac monsters on the field with card effects except this one. Once per turn, detach material from this card. Oh, it protects them. I didn't know that. Borbo. They can attack directly for Zeus. Okay. Go for it. As soon as I proc Kelbeck, you're going to be sorry. Where's Maxie in your hand when you need it? I'm not playing Maxie. Is the Silent Swordsman in this deck? No. Although I could play the Silent Swordsman card, can't I? They have a graveyard effect to search. Oh, they're not going to proc my cards because they're not going to destroy them. Zeus. How many material Zeus is that? Oh, it's just a 4? And they're going to use it immediately? Psh. Okay, Zeus is going to wipe the field. I want to play the Vanquished Soul cards. What's that? Rainbow Bridge of Salvation has graveyard effects. Oh, I could use Rainbow Bridge to go into the Empowerment Warrior. Oh my god, I could play the Empowerment Warrior engine, but it's so bad. I don't want to. Feast of the Wild level 5. Ooh. Feast is so good. Okay, I'm going to use Feast, I guess. I need Kelback to bounce back their Zeus. Although if I bounce back their Zeus, then they can just go into another one. Solemn Judgment. Uh-oh. My card got stopped. Do I have something in the graveyard I can use? I can use Mudora to shuffle cards? Like what? I don't need to shuffle anything. I'm just gonna wait. I could use Trickied in order to trigger Kelback, but that's not gonna give me any advantage. Rainbow Bridge can go into any generic rank 4. I mean, I don't need generic rank 4s though. I need rank 5s. Okay. I'm trying to think, are there any other ways to get more level 5s in this deck? I need to go ham wild with level 5s. Is there a way to get back those wild feasts? Should I play Magical Stone Excavation just so I can bring back more feasts of the level 5s? Because Magical Stone Excavation is discard 2 and add back 1. So it's a -2 in card advantage, but it also triggers all my graveyard effects. Play Sharks. Sharks lock you into water monsters, so it doesn't work with what I'm trying to do. The pot cards. No! Why are they taking so long to attack with their Zeus? Your opponent has declared an attack. Would you like to activate one of your shufflers? No. Arihishima? Arihishima? What the fuck is that? Let me look this up. Bujin, Arihishima. 2 monsters of the same level. Cannot be used as material. If this card's link summon, spell summon 2 monsters with the same level. 1 from your hand, 1 from your graveyard, but negate their effects. Also, immediately XC summon using those 2 cards. Oh my god, that's actually really good for what I'm trying to do here. Why did none of you guys tell me to use Arihishima? And then add an exchanger. The spirit. Heck yeah. Let's use Keldo. We did? Literally, no one told me about it. Called by? Wait, what are they called by? I have a shuffler in the graveyard. They're gonna called by my Kelbeck? How about... no. Kelbeck. Gravekeeper's Trap. And also... do they have anything in the graveyard that I want to reset? Nope. Yugioh. That's because only 3%... I forgot, yeah, that card would be very good in this deck. And, like, I could actually use my level 4s to go into it. I went against Flu for the level up reward? Wait, what? You missed, you absolute buffoon. Select a card to add from your deck to your hand. What do I have in my hand? Nothing interesting, so I'm going to add Kelbeck back. Okay, and then if I crash this card, then I can activate one of my graveyard effects. He stopped you from milling, though? Oh, I guess he did stop me from milling. I didn't even think of that. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm privileged to get this genius on my 9th months. Thanks for the sub. Activate purple thorny beast. The Bon Buscalio. Okay. Bon Coluso. It's the 9-month. What do they call the 9-month one again? The sub baby. Pronounce that monster's name. Interplanetary purple thorny beast. That's not even hard to pronounce. Another one? Oh my god. Oh wait. This might be game over. You're ham-boned? Not quite yet. I can activate a card in the grave? No, I can't. I'm blocking so hard right now. As long as they don't Zeus my board, I should be good. I can survive one more attack. Dang, I can't believe they used 2 Solemn Judgments. Who uses Solemn Judgment? Okay, what's up next? Why do they take so long to do everything? What the hell, man? Oh my god. I hate it when my opponent takes forever. Layer 1 updated? No, don't update shit. They surrendered? Why did they surrender? Give me a second. I need to think. How can I make this deck betterer? I need more advantage for all of my discarding. I think the Joker straight thing gives me a card every turn. A win is a win? I mean, that's true. Maybe I can play Metal Foes Fusion too. Metal Foes Fusion, and I can also play this card. It comes back every turn too. Filter reset. Okay, let's try this. Recent video on YouTube regarding Exo Sisters and Caius the Monarch. I thought that was so funny. Who the hell plays Caius and Exo Sisters? They are. I think I get it. They just want to banish as much as humanly possible, you know? Remove the warrior parts? What do you mean remove the warrior parts? This is such a good warrior. What about Super Quant, free level 5 warrior? No, not free enough. Ooh, full combo. Special summon the Tricky. Oh, I forgot to add in the Bujin card. How come none of you guys reminded me to add in the Bujin card? Mill 5? What do they have? What do they have? Oh my god. What the hell are they playing? Special summon the Tricky. Special summon instant fusion. Bring out Sea Monster of Theseus. Goat format deck. Yeah. I can go into Barone or I can go into this card. Number pair Dice Smasher. Activate number pair Dice Smasher. Detach 2 materials. I rolled a 4 and a 6. Uh-oh. They rolled a 5 and a 1. Would you like to use Dice Smasher? Yes. My opponent's side of the field. I want to change this one into a 7, so they win. Okay, and then I can go into this card. And now they can't activate monster effects on their turn. Or attack. It's literally VFD at home. Has subscribed for 3 months. Thanks for the sub. Has gone incognito 0. Wow, I didn't mill any of my goddamn Queen's Knight cards that actually like add back to the hand. We did it. We won. You ended on a vanilla? No, it has piercing battle damage. And my opponent can't use any monster effects. But they're playing a freaking goat format deck, so they probably have Mirror Force stuff. Can you explain what happened? Yeah, I locked my opponent out of being able to use monster effects or attacking for a turn. Exactly like that one card. Ooh, Yugioh. Let's go into the battle phase and then get Mirror Forced. It's so fun and interactive. I know, right? Okay. Oh my god. They let that go through? You absolute buffoon. Don't you understand Zeus, you goat player? Okay, then we can use Zeus in order to wipe the field. I could actually just wait. Oh, Black Horn of Heaven. Never mind. Just get Black Horn of Heaven instead, I guess. Outplayed? Yeah, literally outplayed. Just use a shuffler? I can. But my mill gave me very little good cards. I have one card in the graveyard that's somewhat useful. Sometimes you get it and sometimes you get got. I forgot to add the Bujin card. Oh my god, Vision Hero Witch Raider. He could have popped all of my spell trap cards. What card did he tribute? Curse of Darkness. You're dead? If I lose to this deck, that'll be funny. Okay. Kaiser, the Hidden Star. Can't really use this. I need to remove this card. It's so bad. That's not legal in GOAT. You'll be seeing this on YouTube. You won't see this on YouTube. I don't show losses. They set one card and then they attack into my Yugioh. I don't have any shufflers in the grave. I can activate Interplanetary Purple Thorny Beast to get a level 5 on field though. Hello YouTube, shut up. The editors do? No, they don't. Ooh, Keldo! But I can't use it because I have to discard an Earth Fairy monster for it. I can normal summon this card. Against attack, you can only special once per turn. You can banish one warrior monster or from your graveyard, one light or earth monster from your deck to the graveyard. You can only use this effect once per turn. Might as well tribute this card. It gets banished. Summon it to the field. Activate its effect. Banish one from the grave. Send one from your deck to the grave. Wait. If I send this one. During your opponent's turn, level 5 higher warrior monster, current attack on the original attack is different. He does not have a different original attack. Hello in 4 months. Shut up. I misclicked. I meant to attack the face down one. I misclicked, guys. I didn't mean to click that. Empower. 1, 2, 3. 1. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to remove Quick Draw Synchron. I'm going to remove the Tricky. I'm going to remove Cataclysmic Warrior.
Thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you idiot.
Oh, I like that Meowie redeem. And then I'm going to remove the Symphonic Warrior engine since I haven't actually used it a single time. And then Kuniki, the Unity Star. Your opponent controls a monster and you control a light monster. If this card is normal special summon level 5 warrior monster from your hand. You can select once per turn. Once per turn, when your warrior monster is targeted for an attack, you can make this card lose attack. We'll get rid of this one. We'll add in more Unity Stars. Batch generate cards that are not owned. And then we'll go into the Bujin card. What was it called again? I'll just type in Bujin. Bujin. Look at his deck, Mr. Logs. Okay, I'll go take a look at it. Okay. Match history. He actually remembered? Wow, this is a deck, alright. Look, they're even playing XYZ monsters and brain control. What is this deck? How come you're not playing Raijin, the level 5 invoked? Because I don't need it. First to go. How did you get to gold 3? Getting to gold 3 is not an accomplishment. That's how. Oh my god. I can get both of these cards out, but not right now. Crap. How come I can't get either of these cards in the graveyard? And MD, anything to get you plat with enough luck and patience? Plat? Oh yeah, that's true. That's real easy. Is the new Battle Guard guy out? There's a new Battle Guard guy? I don't think so. You think we read here, let alone spell? Rainbow Bridge of Salvation! Why didn't you guys tell me to add Rainbow Bridge of Salvation? Chat. No, I know for a fact you don't. Yes, it searches the spell. We did? Oh, this is a loss? What do you mean this is a loss? I have Kelbeck. I can trigger Kelbeck to send this card back to the hand. Now he can't summon from the extra deck, except for synchro monsters. Bye, Longyong and his hard once per turn effect. Oh, goodness gracious. You said it was garbage? No, I didn't. I just said it wouldn't work for this deck until someone mentioned this card right here. Bujinshi Ahashima. Like, Pegasus goes into Ahashima. Oh my goodness gracious. Why did nobody tell me about this? Oh, they have Moye too? I need to get Adgido in the graveyard, but I didn't draw good enough for that. You Sword Soul. You should have bounced the token instead? No. Okay. What was the card I was going to add to this deck to make it better? Rainbow Bridge. Rainbow Bridge. Triple Rainbow Bridge, and then related cards will have 1, 2, 3, and 1 Zenith. Oh, and also Rainbow Dragon. Tornado Dragon? What do I need Tornado Dragon for? Rainbow Bridge, Amber Mammoth? No, you guys are dumb. You guys don't know nothing about nothing. We'll play 2 copies of this card because it's so integral to this deck. No Foolish Burial Goods? I don't need Foolish Burial Goods. Chat. I meant Rainbow Bridge, but you have him? You guys don't understand how this deck functions. It's okay, because I understand how it functions. And that's all that matters. Joker's Wild. Joker's Straight. We have the Foolish. We have Instant Fusion. We have the single copy of Metal Flows Fusion. I haven't drawn into Ready Fusion a single time, but I think it will be useful if I ever draw into it. Okay, let's see how this works. The machinations of Log's minds are an enigma. You might be the only person to say Floodgate deck is more fun to play against than literally anything else. I love Floodgates. Is the instant fusion for Neos fusion in there? Oh my god, you're right. There's a Neos fusion instant fusion card. Does it allow you to bring out a level 5 card though? Ooh, what did I draw? What did I draw? What did I draw? Full combo. If I was going first, but I'm not. Did you already build the best gamble deck? I'm working on it. I can almost go into it. Pegasus, that's Rainbow Dragon, so you can special summon other Crystal Beast. So here's how the Crystal Beast engine works, guys. You normal summon Crystal Beast, Sapphire, Pegasus. You use his effect in order to set Zenith from your deck into your spell and trap card zone. Then you use Zenith in order to use its effect to special summon a second copy of Crystal Beast, Sapphire, Pegasus from your deck. And also add Rainbow Dragon to your hand. Now you have 2 level 4 monsters on the field. You can use them for whatever you want, because there's no lock. That's the Crystal Beast engine. You can also use Rainbow Bridge of Salvation in order to add the Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus to your hand to start it. You sound so cute, Mr. Logs. Why, thank you. Pegasus, that's Rainbow Dragon. Whoa. Noted. You guys don't think I have every single engine in this game memorized? Because I'm a genius. Someone clip that and make it into a short? I'll clip it myself and make it into a short. You sound alright, Mr. Logs? Why, thank you. Nurse Dragon Maid. Should I play Laundry Dragon Maid in this deck? Just a random laundry and then the card that it can evolve into? Just for no reason. Should I play Jet Dragon in this deck? You sound especially average today? Why, thank you. How the Dragon Maid Laundry work in Gamble? It doesn't. Ooh, Predaplant, Verte, Anaconda. Are they going to go into DPE? Oh, they're going to go into Jade? That sucks. That makes sense. Jade Dragon does combo better with his deck. What is a powerful engine of destruction? The Blue Eyes. Mirror Jade, the Ice Blade Dragon. Uh-oh. Ooh, Yugioh. I can mill a whole bunch of cards. Activate Yugioh, Keldo to send Yugioh to the graveyard. Imagine having such a meta contender intentionally nerfing it by playing it with Dragon Maids. No, they work together. If your idea of Sword Soul cheese out Baron passed, then sure, there's infinitely more things to do with Sword Soul Tenyi than skillful play. The skillful play with Sword Soul Tenyi comes into play when you're playing against other select a card, add from your deck to your hand. I can add Mudora to my hand. Oh, I can go full combo. Activate Yugioh in the graveyard. Hell yeah. Mill a whole bunch of cards. Ooh, I milled a Kelbeck. Oh my god. This is popping off right now. Chat, this deck is popping off. Oh, I should add a Pero to the deck. Someone remind me to add Pero to the deck. If you guys don't remind me to add Pero to the deck, then you are... Oh my god, I should add the Blue Flame Swordsman too. It has a graveyard effect, doesn't it? What do I have in the graveyard? Anything good? Ooh, Rainbow Bridge. Wait. Yeah, I should be fine. I didn't mill anything. And Empowerment. Oh my god, look at all these cards I have, chat. I'm popping off so hard right now. Sapphire Pegasus. Activate Sapphire Pegasus in order to set Zenith to the field. Zenith. Then we activate Zenith's effect to banish itself in order to special summon and add. Special summons Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus. Then add Rainbow Dragon to hand. Look at how many cards I have in my hand. Oh, the effect's not going to activate. Okay. Nothing. You're going to let that go through? Do I have any level 5s in the grave? I don't have any level 5s in the grave? Are you kidding me? Well, I'm about to get a level 5 in the grave. We'll go into instant fusion. Okay, we need a level 5 in the grave, so we're going to go into the Time Wizard of Tomorrow. Once per turn, while you control this fusion summon card, toss a coin and call it. Destroy as many monsters in the field as possible, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the total original attack of the destroyed face-up monsters. If you call it wrong, your opponent takes a damage. There we go. Get baited. I wanted you to do that. I wanted you to banish my Time Wizard of Tomorrow. You've fallen for my trap, you absolute buffoon. Now I can use Empowerment in order to get another level 5 card into the graveyard. Yeah, the absolute buffoon. He has no idea. He doesn't know he was baited. Discard 1 card. Like 4 of them. Spellcasting monsters in your graveyard. Add an Aether monster from your deck to your hand. Oh, I can just shuffle it back if I want it. They made a card after you? Wait, what card they make after me? Shuffle back Albion? I know. I have until the end phase to do it. Well, it's not Albion, it's the Abyss Dragon. Vendra. From the deck, this card can attack your opponent directly. This card can attack your opponent directly? Whoa. Do I have a level 5 in hand? Wait, I have 1 card in the graveyard. Wait. Special summon 1 from your hand and 1 from your grave and negate their effects. Damn it. I got rid of the level 5 in hand. Oh, he forgot. Shut up. Now I can activate Mudora to special summon this card from my hand. He's gonna forget. No, I'm not. Add a card into your spell and trap card zone. Exchange of the Spirit. I can use this in order to add a card from my deck to the hand. What card can I add? I don't care. Let's get rid of Rainbow Dragon. Are you gonna throw again? Wait. What are you guys talking about? Shuffle back? Time Wizard? The Fool? What are you guys talking about? Kelbeck. Already forgot? Already forgot what? SMH? I forgot what? What are you guys talking about? Do they have a level 5 in their graveyard? They have Max C, but that's not really what I want. I'll go into it anyway. Let's get rid of this one and this one. You can shuffle the graveyard fusion to avoid the plus. I know that. You have until the end phase to do it, though. I don't have to do it now. Ooh, I can bring out Aranus. Ooh. Why do I see level 4s? I don't know. Why do you? Wait, is there a way to increase the levels of all my monsters by 1 with a graveyard effect? Item Missions of a Gnomes does exactly the opposite. Use this as 2 materials? No. No, I need to go into more. Otherwise, I can only pop a singular card, and I kind of want to do more than that. Mitigate their effects. Immediately after XC summons using those 2 monsters. If an XC's monster card points activates into effect, you can target 1 spell trap your opponent controls and destroy it. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I can also just go into Time Thief Redoer, but I can't do anything with Time Thief Redoer. Let's go into this one. Bujin. Activate Bujin? Yes. Special summon 1 from your hand, 1 from your graveyard. Special summon 1 from the hand, and then the 1 from the graveyard can be this one, I guess. Hello there, Emperor Stove. Then we go into Time Thief Redoer. Puzzlemio, link 2 that can modulate levels in the field. Oh, I guess that's true. Okay, then I can use both of them to go into Access Code Talker. Oh, I guess I can't do that. Yes, welcome Raiders. Activate Access Code Talker on Asuna. Activate Access Code Talker banish this card from the graveyard to destroy this card on the field. Then we can also do this to banish this one to get rid of this one. And then attack directly for game. You overlay Ash Commute into Gigantic. What? I think the other guy has Exodia. No, he doesn't. Make sure to remind DuelLogs to shuffle back the Abyss Dragon. You think I'm gonna forget to shuffle back the Abyss Dragon? Mudora activates. Return cards to shuffle. They can special summon. Oh my god, they have a lot of Dragon Maids in the grave. 1, 2, 3. And the other one. Activate the other shuffler. I need this effective fizzle and I win. The big ones now. Okay. Return all the dragons back to the grave. No targets. Oh wait, they can summon from the hand if they have one. And they didn't have one. 4,300. That's game. Wow, and you guys said I was gonna lose. You guys don't know nothing about nothing. Make sure, reminder, shuffle the dragon. What is a good level modulator? Puzzle? I don't think puzzle, it only modulates one card, right? Special summon. Let's see. If a monster is special summoned to a face-up zone this card points to, you can declare level from 1 to 8. The monster becomes that level until the end of this turn. You can target 2 monsters as the same level in the field and destroy them. Oh yeah, Pero. Pero. Never thought I'd be able to see DuelLogs stream. Great day indeed. Hello there, Doctor. Instant contact. Instant contact. Pay 1,000 life points. Special summon a level 7 or lower elemental hero. Neo Spacey monster extra deck. Ignoring summon condition. All elemental heroes need their graveyard. Special summon monster can attack. Its effects are negated. Also returns the extra deck during the end phase. You only affect one of these effects per turn. Oh. Oh. Do I have a way to search out a level 5? Is there a level 5 Earth Fairy monster? 1 second. Are there level 5 elemental hero cards? Yes, there's a couple of them. What is the best one, though? Level 5. Fusion. What a fascinating deck. I know, right? Fusion. I can't find it. Why can't I find it? Where's Fusion at? Oh, there it is. And Hero. Ooh, so we have Mariner or Steam. We'll go with Steampunk. 2 warrior monsters with different attributes. I can't believe I still haven't been able to activate Unity Star yet. We'll get rid of one of these. Hydrate Redeem. Okay. I think Instant Contact is really funny. Yeah, it's pretty great. Both are Garbo. True, but no, they're pretty garbage. Gains life points. Must be fusion summoned. Cannot be special summoned in other ways. Ugh. Why do they have that clause? That's so stupid. Alright, I was going to see if they have a level 5 Earth Fairy. Do they have a level 5 Earth Fairy? Princess. Oh my god, that's genius. Joker's Knight. You can special summon this card from your hand. It's so good, but I never draw into it. Ever. There's a way to search this card out. Send one spell from your deck. This effect becomes its spell. During end phase, this card's in your graveyard. Target a light warrior monster in your graveyard. Shuffle into your deck. If I just get this card out, I can special summon it endlessly every turn. Madolche. I need it because it's level 5.
Brilliant Fusion has 1, right? Is it?
Logs, you can also use Ultra Poly to make Edatin. Ultra Poly, Edatin. Who's Edatin? They probably thought Fusion Stone was magical scientists would be broken on heroes, but they didn't know that all heroes have this stipulation, even though they aren't that good. The new ones don't have it. Activate Empowerment. Oh my god, I bricked so bad. I didn't draw into any of these Shizu cards. Okay, and then I can do nothing else. I didn't draw into anything. Did you see the Ursa support? Literally meta deck now? No, it's just a Drytron support. Isn't Seraphonite level 5? That's a level 5 body and a bonus normal summon? Seraphonite? But then I'd have to play Brilliant Fusion. I don't want to do that. Or Grand Neos to bounce? No. Oh no, it's Despians? Yeah, this isn't going to go well for me. Especially because I bricked really badly. I drew into literally 3 of my Garnets. I didn't know I was playing 3 Garnets until now, but yeah, I need Princess in my deck, I need Aether in the deck, and I need Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon in the deck. I drew into 3 Garnets. What the fuck, dude? This is ridiculous. Time to get the gear icon, Mr. Logs. I'll just play it out just in case I draw into something useful. I got wrapped up watching Miwa and missed notification. What's the deck today? We're playing Dice Turbo. Number 67, pair a Dice Smasher. Actually, I can just take a screenshot of the deck and then just like pin it. Chat highlight, chat settings. Wait, what? Switch to non-mod settings? How come I don't have mod settings on this one, but I do in my other one? Chat highlight settings, chat settings, show mod icons. Oh, there we go. I figured it out, chat. I'm a genius. Keldo, god damn it. I'm so bricked right now. 2 of them. Select 1 card to discard. Okay. Special summon this card. Normal summon Aether, using this as a tribute. Activate Aether to banish 1 of them. This one. Okay, then I can activate Feast of the Wild level 5s. Select both of these. 1, 2. Then I can go into Pair Dice Smasher. Ooh. Target 1 effect monster in the field. Did he just negate my effects? Dang it. Time to go into Gaia Dragon, I guess. Ooh, he's a dragon, so he gets buffed by empowerment. Ooh, that's cool. Now I get a 4 material Zeus. Show moderated actions. Show messages. The effect is activated. That's fine. Yeah, it's a 4 material Zeus. And then pass. How do you describe Mr. Logs? Wait, what do you mean? How do you describe what? I have the pin message enabled. Fallen of Albaz. Discard 1 card. Okay, I guess I have to use my first one. You get these 2 in the grave. Are you winning, Logs? I am winning. It doesn't activate because he needs to be on the field to resolve, you absolute buffoon. Bye-bye, field. Oh, dang it. I should have got Keldo in the grave so I could shuffle stuff. End phase? Wait, what did they add back? Wasn't it just branded fusion? Branded in red? Let's get the other one. Zeus number 2. I thought we weren't using good cards. Of course we're using good cards. We're using the best cards. We'll normal summon Keldo because I can use its effect from the field. And then we'll attack now. Are we winning? Of course we're winning. End phase. I love how you can use its effect on the field. Okay. Alright. I have my shuffler. A Luber. Go for it, a Luber. What do you mean suffer? I'm winning. You guys don't understand anything. Branded in red. He is like an ogre. Target 1 Despian monster or Fallen of Albaz in your graveyard. Add it to your hand. Then you can apply the following effect. I guess we'll shuffle now. We will target this card. And I need to return my garnets. These 2. And you were about to surrender? I was about to surrender. I still might lose. Okay. Return all those cards. Branded in red does not resolve correctly. And now they have Branded Fusion. Did they just draw into Branded Fusion? Did they already have Branded in red? Did they have these both times and they just chose not to use them? They play 3 copies of Fallen of Albaz? My guy, top deck Branded. He also had Super Poly. And they play 3 Albaz. Holy moly. Is Summon Dice good? No. Dang, who plays 3 Albaz, brah? Despian Quartius. Imagine losing to random shit like this. Shut up. The voice crack? My voice didn't crack, your voice cracked. Why didn't he just use Super Poly? His hand was so cracked. He had so many answers and used none of them. Okay. Well. I have not drawn to Joker's Night a single time.
Get fucked, DuelLogs!
Yeah, okay. Just summon Paradise. I can't summon him. He never comes out, and I never mill Joker's Night with my mills. The mills are not working today. What the freaking heck? I need to think. I don't think adding extra garnets to my deck is the right answer. So I'm going to remove them. Just those 2, though. The other garnets are fine. Because if I just drawn into other engine pieces, it probably would have worked better. The Unity Star. I think this could work to fusion summon during my opponent's turn. What about Astro Karibo? Is this a number monster? Oh, I guess it is a number monster. Astro Karibo works. Is that Sapphire Pegasus I see? Yes. That is Sapphire Pegasus. I think I can probably go into this without needing Astro Karibo, though, because I just get rid of the card immediately. Make your 40 card deck. What about you make it a 40 card deck? What about you shut up? The deck is already perfect, though. Maybe I should remove the Pero. That just kind of bricked me. I drew into all of my bricks. That was some bullcrap. Here, we'll try this. I still think Joker's Knight will work if I ever draw into it. Like, ever. Even though I do have to play 3 bricks to use it. Isn't there something else I can use besides freaking Joker's Knight? Joker's Knight. Kage Tokage. Wait, wasn't there something else I could play that's level 5? The non-meta deck. I'm going to remove the Joker's Knight thing because I just remembered it makes me play 3 more Garnets. I don't really want to use those. Cyber Dragon? No, not Cyber Dragon. Okay, how about I put back Medolce Princess. I play triple Gravekeeper's Trap. I play a single copy of Exchange of the Spirit. I max out on Ready Fusion and Instant Contact. And then I remove 1 more card. Pankra? What? What about a Proofer Trap Guy you use for the level 9 Synchro? Proofer Trap Guy? Oh yeah, he's level 5. On normal summon, he becomes level 5 because he banishes a trap from your deck. 41 is the magic number. I don't really want to craft another Readied Fusion. If Cogmed's your thing, or else just go for 3 Master Packs. Galaxy Soldier is great for cheating out level 5s plus graveyard setup. No, not in this deck. Starling? Starling? What's Starling? Star. Did you mean star drawing? Starring? Is there a card called Starring Starling? This card gains an effect based on your main monster zone it's in. Others increases level by 1. Leftmost increases level by 4. Rightmost increases level by 3. Center increases level by 2. Others increase level by 1. Whoa, you can become level 5? If you just put it in the extra monster zone spaces? I mean, if it special summoned itself, that'd be pretty good. Bird. Yeah, exactly. Bird. So basically, normal summon it into the extra monster columns? Yeah. That's how that works. However, my normal summon, though. That's why Seraphinite? No, not Seraphinite. I'm trying to think. Instant Fusion? I do have Instant Fusion. Let's see here. Normal. No. Fusion monsters. Level 5. I need to add in 1 Flame Swordsman. Let's remove 1 Paradise Smasher for this. We have all of these cards. The Unity Star. I guess I could remove the Unity Star. How about Super Polymerization? No. Preda Engine to discard and search his fusion spells? Preda Engine. What's the Preda Engine? Oops, I hit my mic. 2 level 5 or higher fusion monsters. Oh wow, 3 whole months with my favorite non-VTuber Moon Spider who plays Yugioh. Why, thank you, Biohazard3936. You're right, I am a non-VTuber. Predaplant, Readied Fusion. Ready Fusion? What's Ready Fusion? Oh, I have it right here. Thanks for the resub. Try making a Labyrinth deck but miss pack for them and saw that they're in the Master Pack. I love them. Use Ultra Polymerization, summon Itadin, then summon Smasher after. Ultra for Itadin. Itadin, the Star Conqueror. But Ultra Polymerization requires you to have the cards on the field, right? Ultra. Pay 2,000 life points, fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your deck using 2 monsters you control as fusion materials. That's a lot of chips. Using 2 monsters you control, this requires 2 level 5 or higher warrior monsters. So if I get this card and like a flame swordsman, oh, I could do that. And then bring them back for Paradise Smasher. Ooh, that's a combo. Special summon all the materials, but their attack and defense become 0. Also, their effects are negated. The Tricky is not a warrior. Let's see here. We want warriors that are level 5. If you control a monster, special summon this card from your hand, you can effect once per turn. When this card's normal or special summon, target a super quant card in your graveyard and add it to your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard, target a super quant monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but it cannot activate its effects. Wait, this is a warrior? Is Battle Guard Cadet in the game? What's Battle Guard Cadet? What's Overlay Boost? If you control a monster with 3 more attack, special summon this card from your hand in face of a 10th position. You can only special summon once per turn this way. I can get a card 2,000 more attack in the hand. On the field, during the turn, except this card is sent to the graveyard, banish this card from your graveyard, target 1 face-up Xyz monster you control that has Xyz materials, and gains 500 attack for each material attached to it. During your turn, except the turn this card sent to the graveyard, banish this card from your graveyard, target 1 face-up Xyz monster you control that has materials. Here, we'll play Overlay Booster. It has a graveyard effect. Joker's Knight also has a graveyard effect, but I never milled those goddamn cards. The Hidden Star, tribute this card. And if you do, gains attack equal to tribute monster's attack. Then you can send one of those cards to the graveyard, which sets up the fusion summon during your opponent's turn. Oh yeah, there's also Earth Armor Ninja. Special summon this card from your hand. If you control no monsters. Invoked Raijin. Bubble Mariner. Oh, this is a warrior? I thought this was not a warrior. Just put in Silent Wobby. Shut up. No Silent Wobby. We'll get rid of one of these, and one of those, and one of these. Okay. Logs only like loud wobbies. I use Overlay Booster to boost Zeus. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I can boost up Zeus with this. Batch generate cards not owned. Hell yeah. Okay, this might work. I have Overlay Booster. I can definitely bring it out if I get out Vendra. This card is still a graveyard effect. And then I also have all of these other cards to get out more stuff on the field. Most of them can go over to 2,000 attack with Empowerment, because they all gain 300 attack. And with over 2,000 attack, that means I can use the effective Overlay Booster. I can also use Ultra Polymerization to go into numbered dice. Okay, this should work. I got it. I think I've figured it out. I'm a genius. Wait, what happened to the card? Let me see. Change accessories. Let me see. Where's my main card? There it is. Okay. I got it. I finally figured it out. I figured out the secret sauce. I just have to remove all the garnets. Can you use King of the Swamp to bring out Shura? Actually, let me see something real quick. So you can go into Zulkin, and then you go into Mudragon of the Swamp. And then you use Mudragon into Zulkin to go into Mirror Jade, I think. But I can't do that. That's a virtual world strat. Never mind. Okay, well. Oh yeah, let me do this real quick. Let's take a screenshot of the deck. The deck. Okay. And I gotta use the restroom real quick. Hi. Have you ever tried DMing someone, but they just won't message you back? Why? Why won't they do that? You type the message, hi. Don't they know that it's their job to talk back to you? It's their job to come up with conversation topics? If you do this, let's think of ways that you can stop and be a better online conversationalist. So, hi. Hello. Have you ever messaged these before to someone? Or in someone's Discord server? If so, here's why this is a bad thing to do. You see, when you talk to someone in real life, if you're talking to someone on voice chat, saying hi is a perfectly fine thing to do. The reason it's fine in those situations is because you know the person's there and that they can respond to you immediately. However, in an online setting, in text, there is no guarantee that they're there and willing to talk to you in the first place. If someone messaged me hi, I don't think, wow, a great conversation is about to happen. I just think, oh boy, what do they want? So instead, you could just message what you want. Hi, what's up? Any idea when you'll be done with that project? Hey, what's up? I'm bored. Do you want to play Overwatch with me? Instead of just saying hi, add on what you actually want from the person. Do you just want to talk because you're bored? Tell them. People appreciate the honesty. It gives you more character rather than just saying hi. Hey, what's up? So I was sitting over here procrastinating for my job, and I was just thinking, wouldn't it be awesome if you read the script for me, Meow? I shouldn't say that. So this allows the other person to respond at your leisure if you tell them, I'm back. Time to enter the Duelist Cup. Hi, I'm bored. Want to AFK not talking? Hell no. First to go? I was listening to tips. No, you weren't. Ooh, I drew into Zenith. That means full combo, guys. Activate Empowerment. Use Empowerment in order to discard one card. We'll discard Kalback. To special summon the Empowerment Warrior. Activate Kalback to mill 5. Activate Yugioh to mill another 5. My opponent is playing Cyber Dragons. They didn't mill anything. No graveyard effects. I milled absolutely nothing as well. Activate Sapphire Pegasus. We'll place Crystal Bee Zenith. Then apparently both of them are in the grave. Okay, I have to use a shuffler to get them back. Okay, I have to send that one back. I have to send, I only need to send one of them back. So I'll send back my Garnet. And I will also send back Kalbeck. How goes the gambling? It's going super goodly. Okay, Crystal Beast Sapphire Zenith. Special summon Crystal Beast Pegasus from the deck. Add Rainbow Dragon to the hand. Activate the effect. No. Now I can go into Ashima, but I don't have a level 5 in hand. So ready fusion. Special summon out Sea Monster Theseus. And now I can finally go into Dice Smasher, guys. I'm going to Dice Smasher instead of Barone. Okay. I roll 2. Oh, that's good. 3. Yeah, I did it. I VFD'd them. Guys, I did it. I finally VFD'd them. And then Time Thief Redoer. And then Gaia Dragon on top of my VFD at home. It worked. Of course it worked. It's not a banish, it's destruction. They can't activate monster effects or attack. Oh my god, I finally did it. And you guys said I wouldn't be able to do it, and I did. Standby phase, activate the effective Time Thief Redoer. Let's see, what are they playing? Oh yeah, they're playing Cyber Dragons, I forgot about that. But they can't use their effects because they got locked out of the game. Pot of Prosperity, Pot of Nothing because they got VFD'd. Yeah, literally VFD at home. Maxi, Magnet Circle. Oh my god. They only banished 3? They know I have Rainbow Dragon in hand, right? But the theme of the deck is basically gambling with gems like people does with buying packs? No? The theme of the deck is going into Paradise. Oh, his name is Paradise, like Paradise. He's number 67, Paradise. Oh crap, they searched out a kaiju. No, no. Let me activate Redoer. I don't want to get kaiju'd. No. Let me activate. No, no. I was holding down the button. I didn't hold it down fast enough. God damn it. My Redoer. Oh well, he can't do anything this turn anyway. I legit, John, why you're doing it? You just got that? I legit thought that's why you were doing this deck? You just got that? I didn't know it was Paradise. Special summon Magnet Warrior from their hand. A level 2. Now they have Cyber Dragon, and they can't use any effects, you absolute buffoon. What are you going to do here? You're going to go into your fusion monster using my Jinkuru. A Cyber Dragon. Oh, they're going to go into a level 4. Add an Aether monster from your deck to your hand. Special summon, total of 4 warrior and or spellcaster monsters. Doesn't really matter. Cyber Dragon. What are they doing? How are they summoning so many cards without having monster effects active? Battle phase, you can't attack. You want to be like, why? Let him cook. I mean, to be fair, who the hell knows that, like, Paradise has a VFD lock, you know? That's impressive that they put up a board like this using no monster effects. He doesn't know. No. Zeus incoming. I can go into Zeus, yeah. Okay. Ooh, instant fusion. Should I just go into Zeus or can I win this turn? Oh, I can use Overlay Booster. I can use Overlay Booster on Zeus. I can also use this card, Special Summon Empowerment Warrior from your deck. I can go into another level 5, but I don't have... Do I have any shufflers in my graveyard? I don't have any shufflers. We boosting? I am boosting Special Summon 1 Empowerment Warrior from your deck. Discard the Rainbow Dragon. Man, I get so much. Cybernetic Overflow. Are you fucking kidding me? They hard drew into an overflow? Oh my god. My whole field is gone. Crap. They had an overflow? God damn it. Instant fusion, what can you bring out? I can bring out Time Wizard. For some reason, I'm still playing it. You thought you had this? I did have it. I still have game. You guys just don't understand. No, I'm screwed. He has Tails never fails. God damn it. He has his graveyard effects. Oh, he banished it. Maybe he doesn't have it. Oh my, he hard drew into core? I was about to say, he banished his core. He can't summon from the deck anymore.
You played yourself.
Oh my god. This guy drew like a perfect freaking hand. And then just keeps drawing the absolute bangerest card. Wait, he didn't combo off from there? He added Nash and then didn't do anything? Metaphos Fusion. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why do I never mill this card? He would have helped there, but he needs to discard. Oh my god. Upstart Goblin. Ooh, an extra 1,000 life points. And he drew into another Cyber Emergency. He's Zan Truesdale. He has Cyber Dragon hers. Okay, he can finally use his Nash in hand to discard Hearse, and then Hearse comes back, right? Or does he like summon something else? Get sacked. If this card is normal to special summon, target a machine monster in your graveyard and special summon it. And then hers also activates. Add a Cyber Dragon card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. It's Kaiser for real, for real. Dude, I can't believe he came back from that. I locked him out of monster effects for a turn and he's just like, lol. Get crunked. I drew into a spell trap removal. A really good one that pops your whole goddamn field. Wait, that's his whole play? That's not even game. Is that the deck pinned optimized? Yeah, it is the optimized deck. There's literally no changes that can be made to it to make it better. Ooh, Feast of the Wild level 5s. Special summon this one and this one. And this one. Upstart Goblin saves you. Activate the Unity Star. Pay 500 life points. Fusion summon from extra deck. Its effect is negated, so I'm not going to do that. Oh, and I can go into Bujinshi Ashihima and then do nothing because I only play one Paradise Smasher. I should probably play more than one. And they can't attack this turn either. I don't have any other plays. Rip the rank 5s. Why do you only have one? Because I was only ever summoning one. I've never been in this position where I needed more than one. Go ahead and end me. You can commit Sudoku though. I can, but he didn't use his effect for some reason. Oh my goodness gracious. Rank 5 deck with a single rank 5 monster. Yeah, I should probably play a second one. Okay, well, now we have 2 of them. Try this deck in the Duelist Cup. That is a brilliant idea. I need ways to push for damage, though. You could play Volcanosaurus. Is Metalfoes Fusion needed? No, I don't need it. I can get rid of it. It kind of bricked me in that last game. I could Volcanosaur, but I don't want to. I didn't get any of my shufflers in the graveyard. Will Mr. Logs win this duel? Of course I'm going to win this duel. I'm a genius. Okay. This hand is an A+. Literally cannot create a better hand than this one. Runic tip. Okay. I do play some garnets. Hopefully they don't hit them. Oh wait, this deck only works against monster effects, not runics. Yeah, uh-oh. Why are you taking so long to activate fucking runic tip? I'm not gonna sit here and wait through you having internet connections. Yeah, it was a bad matchup. Yeah, reroll. Let's try again. Going first. Lose and you'll lose a rank. I'm not gonna lose. Okay. It's not the best hand in the world, but it will do. Activate empowerment. Use the effect. Send Kelbeck to the graveyard. Special summon from the deck. B+ hand. It's okay. It has lots of cards in it. What did I mill? What did I mill? Anything good? Rainbow Bridges Salvation? Ooh, okay. Full combo. Sapphire Pegasus and another empowerment to the hand. Nice. Okay, then we go into Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus. We set Zenith. Activate Zenith. To get another Crystal Beast on the field. Add Rainbow Dragon to hand. Is empowerment a hard once per turn? So once per turn. Oh, it's a soft once per turn. I didn't know that. Guys, it's a soft once per turn. Activate another empowerment. Let's send this garbage Rainbow Dragon to the graveyard. Okay. Why are we calling Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon Zenith? Because it's called Zenith in OCG. I don't know why they didn't give it Zenith in this one. Okay. Oh, and then I can Ready Fusion to guarantee a result on this. Let's go into the Flame Swordsman. Okay. Then we use all of them to go into pair dice. And then we activate the effect. 1, 2. I get a 6 and a 1. That's 7. 4, 6. Ooh, I don't have to use the effect. My opponent is locked out of monster effects. I did it. Now I can go into Time Thief Redoer. Mystic Mine. Are there any good level 9 monsters I can go into? What about Power Tool Braver Dragon? Thank God nobody plays Nibiru anymore because of Sprite. True. Standby phase. Activate Time Thief Redoer. Yes. Cloud Castle? What are you going to use Cloud Castle with? Uh-oh. Allure of Darkness. That's fine. Draw 2, banish 1. Shen sucks, though. There's Power Tool Braver Dragon. That's an option. But that means I'd have to play more bricks, and I don't want to do that. Curtain Raiser. Wait, what? Are they playing like some kind of combo deck? I mean, Curtain Raiser is a generic card that can summon itself. Are they trying to play Pendulum FTK? Wait, we're not supposed to be running Nibiru? Nobody runs Nibiru anymore. It's a garbage card. Poison Magician. You can't activate monster effects, you absolute buffoon. What are you doing? Okay. Why my cards not work? I mean, Pendulum effects still work. But once they become monsters, they no longer work. Did he normal summon Perform about Skullrat Joker and just wonder why it didn't work? Giant says no. End phase. Okay. Your opponent is about to end his or her turn. Would you like to activate the effect of a card? No. Okay. My turn. Turn change. Draw a card. Feast of the Wild level 5s. Ooh, I can go into another card. Activate Time Thief Doer? Yes. Come on, grab a spell or trap. Another freaking monster? Okay, whatever. That's fine. It's not even a big deal. Activate Feast of the Wild level 5s. Hopefully this card is not infinite impermanence because I just played into the imperm column. Time to Paradise number 2. Yeah, I can go into Paradise number 2. Okay, and number 1, number 2. Let's go into Paradise number 2. Okay. Paradise Smasher. Let's lock him out of monster effects for another turn. Activate Paradise. Banish these 2 cards. Do you still play Barone? Yeah, I still have Barone. 4. Okay, so that was that 9. My opponent has a 4. Yes, we'll activate the other Paradise Smasher. My opponent's side of the field, we're gonna change. 4 was changed to 7. Wait, what happened? I can still use effects, so I'm not locked. Okay, well, if I use Instant Fusion, I can't really do anything. Why is it lagging? They roll double 4s. I'm going to use Empowerment to get some cards out. Ditch Instant Fusion. You're good? Good. Select this card. Special Summon from the deck. And then I can go into Gaia Dragon on this card right here to get some more damage in. Do I have Overlay Booster in the graveyard? No, I don't. Okay, and then let's go into the battle phase and crash over all of these cards. Are we doing the Duelist Cup? No. Oh, crap. This card can attack directly, which is neat. My opponent can't use monster effects on the next turn, though. Oh, god damn it. What the hell? Why the hell do I keep going against decks with all kinds of spell traps? I'm still probably gonna win, but it's kind of annoying, you know? Zeus! Should I just use Time Thief Doer for my Zeus? I can just use this one instead. Zeus is gonna be so beefy. Nah, I'll just go into this one. I can still use Time Thief Doer. He's still useful to me. At least he didn't get the Poison Magician pop. Yeah, because it's no longer a monster. I mean, because his monster effects are negated. Standby phase, activate the effect of a card. Yes. Redoer can solo carry the game. At least I can keep... Oh my god, another monster? I can keep Redoer alive under Zeus because he can just, like, tag out while Zeus clears the field. They can't activate monster effects again. Are you having fun, Mr. Logs? I'm having so much fun that I almost died. Ooh, I should add in more overlay boosters. Overlay booster seems to be the best card in this deck. Because it seems to always be live. Yeah, look at him suffer. 1, 2, 3. Overlay booster and batch generate cards not owned. Let's remove this and this. Wow, the deck worked. Of course it worked. Do you think my decks don't work? Eat it in from also search it? Oh yeah. If I ever go into that goddamn engine. Wow, who's the one who suggested overlay booster? Hi, YouTube. Oh yeah, I successfully locked my opponent out of the game. Me? Okay, that's fine. If it was someone else, I was gonna literally freak it. Okay, this hand is not good against FTK, that's for sure. Well, as if he fails the FTK at the very least, hopefully he didn't draw into Golden Bamboo Sword. He drew into another one. Ooh, he could draw a card. He's playing 2 Broken Bamboo Swords? Why would you play 2 of them? You only need 1. 1 day of peace. Oh no, it's Exodia. Dark World Dealings. Okay. Yeah, who plays 2 Broken? Broken sucks. Tune Table of Contents. Ah, shoot. That's pretty good for him. Is it Blue Eyes? Oh, they're playing the Blue Eyes engine. Man, I haven't seen that in a long time. Chicken game. Okay. No, they might not be bricking. No, they're doing pretty well. The Blue Eyes engine. You guys don't know about the Blue Eyes engine? Wow. It's not that great because it requires you to play bricks. But if you draw the cards that turn those bricks into advantage, then it's pretty good advantage. Pseudo space to draw an additional card. Hopefully they don't draw into Golden Bamboo Sword, otherwise I'm ham-boned. Tune Table of Contents. Add Tune, wait, not Tune Bookmark? A 3rd Broken Bamboo Sword? Where's your Tune Bookmark at? They better not draw into a Golden Bamboo Sword. Oh my god. Yugioh so broken. Old cards lacking hard ones per turns left and right. Magical Mallet. There's no way he's going to pull this off with 3 Broken Bamboo Swords. Okay. Draw 1 card was selected. Another Golden Bamboo Sword? Oh my god. I'm so ham-boned. Yeah. This might be game over unless they're actually just playing Exodia. Another chicken game. Uh-oh. If I had gone first, I would have won. Pseudo space. Another one. You better hope this is Exodia, not Gishki FTK. That'd be hilarious if it was Gishki FTK. A Miller in hand? Oh my god, you're right. If I had just drawn to any of the fucking Ishizu cards. This would have been... I forgot those are like hand traps too. There's a 50% shot you won. I can still draw into one of... Nope, I'm really not getting lucky with these draws right now. Come on, give me Yugioh or Kelbeck. Let me draw into Yugioh or Kelbeck with these fucking draws. With their goddamn Dark World Dealings and shit. How many Dark World Dealings have they used? Only 2 of them? Maybe they have a 3rd one they can use, and maybe I'll draw into Yugioh and or Kelbeck. Another trade in for the Toon Blue Eyes. They have 6 cards left in their deck. They still haven't drawn into Exodia quite yet. 5 cards. A 2nd Royal Magical Library. An Upstart Goblin. 4 cards left in the deck. A Terraform. A pseudo space? Do they have any chicken games left in the graveyard? Man, if I had a shuffler, that would have worked too. If I had just drawn into any of the goddamn Ishizu cards, that would have helped. Because I could just shuffle all of their chicken games back. 2 libraries, 2 cards left in their deck. They still haven't drawn into Exodia. Oh, they got it though. Is it seriously the last card? There it is. Wow, drew into none of the Ishizu cards. Lost to Exodia. Well, it's because I went second and I drew none of my hand traps. Or my Ishizu cards. Those would have saved me. First to go! Okay. Ooh, this would have been a much better hand versus that other goddamn deck. Ooh, okay. Crystal Beast, Sapphire, Pegasus. I can do the combo. Oh wait, no I can't. I need to get one in the graveyard. Activate Zenith. Oh my god. Rainbow Dragon to hand. Activate Sapphire Pegasus, but it's not gonna work. Then I can go into Bujinshi. But must be fusion summoned. Instant contact for this card over here. Activate Empowerment. Use Empowerment to send. Discard 1 card from your hand. Rainbow Dragon. Special summon the Empowerment Warrior from the deck. Then we use both of them to go into Pair Dice Smasher. And time to gamble. If I win this gamble, then he's locked out of monster effects this turn. 3? 3? That's 6. My opponent gets a 5. Ooh, ooh. Yes! I got it. I did it. Chat, you guys thought I was a stupid idiot, but I did it. Bujinshi. Activate its effects. Yeah, he's locked down. I did it. 1, 2. Pair Dice Smasher number 2. I should probably find another rank 5 to go into. You're lucky with dice today? Hell yeah, I am. Are you gonna do the event? I forgot about the event. Nice Mystic Mine. Your VFD is better than the real VFD. Hopefully they don't have any spell traps. I mean, they are playing... They have a runic card right here. A runic stuff. Piercing the Darkness. Okay. That doesn't do anything. That just draws them cards if they summon... Oh! Literally nothing. Oh my goodness gracious. I can use Pair Dice Smasher. First, let's activate Mudora to send Mudora to the grave. To special summon it from the hand. To set Gravekeeper's Trap from the deck. Then, let's activate Pair Dice Smasher. 2 cards. Come on, can I get the dice roll off again? 4? 1? Uh-oh, I have a 5. Oh, thank God. I did it again. They're completely ham-boned. Is this enough to win? 2 in a row. Wow, VFD at home winning again. They can't do anything. They're completely locked out of monster effects. Exactly lethal. I wasn't expecting exactly lethal. Incredible. Well, I guess this version works. The Crystal Beast engine. What can I say? I didn't think I'd go into 2 crystal Paradises. What deck were they playing? Match history. Take a look at their deck. Oh, they were just playing this. They were playing an RP Dark Magician deck. That's not even... Imagine the next bot using his deck. It's VFD at home. Anime bros are sad now. Garbage DMs. What jank is that? Don't disrespect the jank. They're trying their best. Okay. Well, let's take it into the Duelist Cup. Ooh, Duelist Cup ticket. Copy from my deck. The Paradise Smasher. I think VFD at home can definitely win if I go first and my opponent has no hand traps. Damn it, I went second. Come on, let me go first. Let me go first. You were going second. Well, oops. I mean, I can play going second, just not very well. Ooh, I drew into one of my hand traps. Kelbeck. Kelbeck is actually a hand trap. Foolish Burial. Okie dokie. What are they sending to the grave? A Skull Servant. Okay. Duelist Cup is flooded with tryhards. I know it's flooded with tryhards. This is why this is the perfect training ground for my deck. Okay. They sent Skull Servant to the graveyard. They sent Skull Servant to the graveyard and also a Lady in White. Can't you use Paradise to rig the dice roll? Yeah, I can use Paradise to rig the dice roll. But you need to have 3 materials in order to rig the dice roll. King of Skull Servants! It was special summon, right? Which means I can use Kelbeck to bounce it. Another Skull Servant. That was on ranked. To go into dual hand. The horse. That's funny. When I was watching Alira's stream, she was going through her her combos for spirals, and she was like, "All right, next in my notes it says to go into the horse dude with the 2 quick fixes." And she looks in her extra deck. She's like, "Which one's the horse dude?" Because there was dual hand and also the unicorn. Wait, how come Kelbeck doesn't work if a card is sent from your hand or deck to the graveyard? Okay, that's why. They're gonna go to UFD. Utopic Draco Future. You watched my videos. I can't believe just going into a single dual hand is gonna be enough for a UFD. Ghost Trick UFD. I mean, Skull Servant, Ghost Trick Engine, pretty smart. And Fusion Destiny. Crap. That's really bad. Boo. He has a negate and UFD. And Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. Yeah, nice Skull Servants, bozo. Pile on Dialogue Engine. He's cooking. He's doing something all right. I hate this opponent's board though. He just drew into Fusion Destiny. End your goddamn turn already. Holy shit. A Skull Servant pile. Is it a Skull Servant pile? Oh my god. A 3rd empowerment? Are you kidding me right now? Crystal Beast, Sapphire, Pegasus. Activate the effect. Is it gonna get negated? Oh, he's gonna negate it. Neat. That means Kelbeck will be live. UFD is my boyfriend though. He's gonna steal my Sapphire Pegasus. Okay, then we can activate Empowerment. So I can discard Kelbeck. He'll most likely stop the effect with his DPE. There's DPE. DPE on my Empowerment. Okay, and then activate Kelbeck in the graveyard. Come on, give me big meal. Phoenix Enforcer, whatever. I'm about to shuffle that card back. And what did I get? What did I get? 0 shufflers. And since I drew into all 3 of my empowerments, I also can't use Rainbow Bridge. But I did draw into 2. Ooh, I got 2 of those in the grave. Cool. That means I can use Feast of the Wild level 5s. Special summon these 2 cards. 1, 2. Special summon. Ooh, I can use my other empowerment. Empowerment. To send another one. I can fix the dice roll. Get out another one. Okay, then we can go into Paradise Smasher. Yeah, it's Zeus time. Activate Paradise Smasher. Send these 2 cards to the graveyard. I get a 4 and a 6. God damn it. My opponent has a 1 and a 2. Are you fucking kidding me? They got a 1 and a 2. God damn it. Fucking shit. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Right meow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why? Why did they roll so low? I could fix the goddamn... Oh my goodness gracious. Why did I roll so freaking high? How did I not get a single shuffler in the graveyard to stop the DPE? I'm so glad I could be on YouTube. This isn't gonna be on YouTube. Shut up. Oh my god. Oh my god. I locked myself out of monster effects. This is some bullshit. It was going so well. I was gonna win.
Get fucked, DuelLogs.
Oh my god. It was going so well. What happened? Why do bad things only ever happen to me, chat? All for the chips. No hand traps. But I don't need them. Okay, so add a card that mentions it from your deck to your hand. I can do this one that does basically the same thing. And special summons. Do this one. Send Keldo to the grave. Special summon Mudora. Add Gravekeeper's Trap Hole. Activate this card. Send Rainbow Dragon to the graveyard. Add Keldo. Okay. And then I can normal summon the card. You got this? I don't know if I do. We'll use this to bring out Flame Swordsman. We can tribute summon for dice. We can tribute summon for dice, I guess. The most inefficient board ever. I'd rather have 3 of them. 1, 2. Okay, Paradise Smasher. Activate Paradise Smasher. Full combo. Let's see. 5. Okay, that's only 6, 4. I lost. Ash. Blossom. It's Danger Mothman. Hello Logs, first time on stream. Hello there. Was about to vote. Oh my goodness gracious. They summoned Dark Greffer. I locked myself out. Why can't it be the other way around where if you roll high then it works? Why do you have to lose the dice roll for it? Damn it, second. Ooh, I'm going first. I want to go first. I can totally destroy going second decks. Unless they play Spell Trap. Okay.
Thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you idiot.
Okay. Oh god. I bricked. That hand is a mood. Yep. Oh my goodness gracious, this hand is so bad. Well, what's my opponent playing? Hopefully they're playing like kaijus or something. What? Divine Dragon Ragnarok. Use the effect now? Yeah, let's send Rainbow Dragon to the grave to add a Kel back to hand. Are they going to do anything interesting? Back to square one? Are they playing the structure deck? Why did they let me go first if they're playing? Oh my god. Am I actually gonna win this with this garbage hand? Holy crap. I mean, I know I bricked, but... Ooh, this is much less of a bricked hand. Let's activate Gravekeeper's Trap. We'll send this card to the graveyard, add a Yugioh. Activate Kelback in the grave. What did they mill? Oh my god, they milled Kidmodo Dragon, so they get a special summon something from the graveyard. That's hilarious. We'll activate Rainbow Bridge's Salvation. Konami's testing their poor AI. They're trying their best. Add Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus and Empowerment to hand. Okay, and what do they get? A Blue Eyes from the hand, assuming they have one. And what are they doing? Twin-headed Behemoth. Amazing. Let's activate Mudora. Send Yugioh to the grave. We're gonna mill some more cards. Activate Yugioh. Yes. What did I mill? What did I mill? What did I mill? Anything good? Not really. Normal summon Sapphire Pegasus. Set Zenith from the... Oh. Oh, I need Rainbow Dragon in the deck to use the effect. So, Rainbow Dragon. What about my opponent's graveyard? Their graveyard is fine. I'm going to mill back my stuff. I feel like I'm trying too hard. Let the poor man win? No. Empowerment time. Oh wait, no, I don't need to use empowerment quite yet. Use Zenith, set Sapphire Pegasus, add Rainbow Dragon to hand. Then use both of them to go into Bujin Hamamoto. Activate its effect. Special summon Empowerment Warrior from hand. And Overlay Booster from the grave. Then go into Paradise Smasher. Paradise Smasher. Okay, then we can... Oh, wait. I wanted to use Ultra Polymerization. I forgot it forces you to go into it. And we'll just use it. Detach both materials. I got 5. And 5. That's 10. My opponent has 1. Okay. I've locked myself out of card effects this turn. Amazing. I also can't attack. Oh god, why does this always happen? This is the 3rd time I've... Blue Eyes. Strong Wind Piercer. Oh no, he can summon the Strong Wind Piercer and destroy all my cards. The dice has really turned on us. Yep. This is not working out for me. You used up your luck in the testing phase. I can't believe that's the 3rd time in a row that it has not resolved favorably for me. What the heck? WTF. Raffle Mouth. Your opponent has normal summon. Activate the effect of a card. No. I come back and your opponent's using the Blue Eye starter deck. They are. Why didn't they go into Strong Piercer? This guy is really bad. If I lose to this deck, I should just quit Yu-Gi-Oh. Ready, Fusion. Ooh, can I finally go into the combo that I wanted to do with this deck the whole time? Ready, Fusion, to go into the Flame Swordsman. Okay, then we can use Ultra Polymerization. What if they have a set Mirror Force? That'd be funny. Use both of these cards to go into Idadin, the Conquering Star. Activate Idadin, the Conquering Star. Add an overlay booster. Can we get much higher? I'm trying. And then Ultra Polymerization. Selecting this card, and then we get out Flame Swordsman and this card. And then we normal summon this card to get 5 materials for the Paradise Smasher. What is that, Fusion? He doesn't do anything super special. Don't even worry about it. There's no way I can muck this up. Okay. 3. Okay, it's only 5. My opponent has... Oh, they already beat me. I don't even have to force the result. I just automatically win. Guys, I finally resolved it correctly in my favor. Holy moly. And they can't activate card effects. Would you like to activate the effect? Yes. Lower its attack to 0. This is so beyond. Excellent. Guys, I won against the structure deck. I did it. I beat the structure deck with Paradise Smasher. It's my first win in the Duelist Cup. Congratulations. Why, thank you. I tried very hard for that. Anyways, I'm gonna go now. Let's go over to... Ooh, Mogu's streaming. I saw something funny in Mogu's chat. Someone said, I sent my raid to you in order to punish you. In order to punish my chat. I'm gonna send my raid over to Mogu in order to punish chat. Even though she's hilarious. Okay, guys. See you tomorrow.